my own research splits between econometrics, particularly very large data sets, which we call panel data sets or longitudinal data sets, where you have observations on, say, 150 countries over 50 years, and then analysing those large data sets. So half of it's econometrics, the other half is on military topics. What sort of factors determine military expenditure? What are the costs of conflict? Plus some theoretical work which links on asymmetric conflicts. Why do the little guys win more often than one would expect in those sorts of circumstances? So that I tend to do about half military types of question and half on the econometrics. And both of them link in that I regularly talk to peace movement groups or to military groups about my research, because there's relatively few economists who work on military topics. And on the econometric side, I do quite a lot of consulting, and that's really interesting because it raises quite different sorts of research problems, which then can lead into larger research papers from that sort of way. So the empirical stuff is very widely used, so that's a benefit both to the students, because I can give real-world examples, and to me, because I can go out and look at real-world problems and use them as a basis for research. 2009, I had a book on military economics, which was actually shortlisted for the Duke of Westminster Medal for Military Literature, and it's the first time anything I've written has been called literature, because it's usually very technical, and it's very normally the books that are considered for that are military history types of books. So having a military economics book was interesting. I've also done a book since then on central banking in the Caribbean. I had a co-author who worked on the Caribbean and had experience of central banking there, and so I helped him with the econometric side of things. And that's one of the interesting things about doing the econometrics, is there's lots of people who come along who know a lot about the particular area, like central banking in the Caribbean, have got interesting data and want help in terms of doing the analysis on that data. So I then get to work on lots of different problems, just from the point of view of analysing the data.